Hi everybody, this is Alice Bejeweled Hedgehog again. I am back with yet another short vlog because I have a visitor tonight. Same visitor as last night. It's Ducky. Ducky, say hi.
Hi.
Can you say it so people can hear you?
Hi.
Okay. Will you please tell people what your t-shirt says?
Zombies hate that I am so awesome.
Okay. I hope they can hear you. Volume.
Zombies hate that I am so awesome.
Okay. Zombies hate that Ducky is so awesome. And that is what her t-shirt says. So anyway, that is my t-shirt that I have lent Ducky because it is Ducky's favorite. So anyhow, this is a somewhat sad duck. She got her spacers put in today. She has braces on her upper teeth, but not on her lower ones. So she went to the orthodontist and they put those little like rubber spacers in between her teeth. And now she's taking Advil because it is very uncomfortable. And tomorrow she gets the bands put on. So Ducky is enjoying another evening out. Her school, she goes to a private school. Her school starts on Thursday. The public schools of the county that I'm in all started on Monday. The mystery of the school schedules are kind of beyond me. I mean, it sort of seems to me a little silly to go to school Thursday and Friday and then turn around and have a long weekend. But who knows? Anyway, so that is what's going on. I have a visitor living it up for her last few days of freedom. She's currently reading Ozma of Oz right now. Let's see what is going on with me. I am tired, unlike Ducky, who never seems to wind down. Alright, she is tired of being spoken about, so that is it for her. Yeah, I am tired. I am doing better. I am really focusing on all the really good things in my life. And the fact that it really is up to individual people to just take whatever circumstances they are in and find some enjoyment. I mean, part of the problem with depression is it really is like a brain chemical thing where things that should bring me joy, whatever it is, it's just not triggering in my brain. But I can still think about things in a good way. And that is what I've been doing. And yeah, the enjoyment is definitely coming back. I have been playing with some crocheting. Actually, I'm not doing anything that is like even remotely fancy crocheting. I am going to have to show some of this yarn during the day when you can actually see the colors. I will put a link down below. The brand of this yarn is Jojo Land, Jojoland, and it's called Rhythm. It's a worsted weight yarn. And I got 4 balls of 2 separate colorways. And they don't even look really like they're the same colorway, but they are, because it has such big long color changes that sometimes you won't even have all of the colorway in one particular ball. Let me think. Okay, Jojo Land Rhythm is the worsted weight. Then there's one called Jojo Land Melody, which is a fingering weight. Now, if you go for the fingering weight, you do tend to get a lot more of the colorway in the same ball. I'm just telling you about that because for the rhythm, there's the regular worsted weight rhythm, and then there's a superwash rhythm. The superwash is not on sale, so that's not what I have. But I'll put a link down below. Yarn.com or Webs is having this yarn at something close to 50% off. So anyway, it's $3.49 a ball. and it would regularly be 6 something. So, yeah, that puts it in the range of, it's not the cheapest yarn because the balls are not that big. I believe they're, 110 yards. 50 grams is 110 yards. But, at their $6 price, to get 4 of them would be $24. So I'm pretty happy with the prices. And I actually went back and ordered some more. Sorry, I'm sniffing again. I really like to sniff yarn. Duck really has not paid any attention to the fact that I do this, but now she is looking at me like I've lost my mind. So anyway, I did not do a cast-off crew video tonight because most of what I have been working on outside of the chemo caps has been a baby blanket and some hats, and a little sweater that is in pieces, kinda. Well, I'll just show that when I do my cast-off crew video, which I will do tomorrow night when I do not have an inpatient visitor. I'm exasperated with my sister, kind of. I mean, not a whole lot. But, pregnancies generally last for 9 months. And people normally announce their pregnancy a lot of times after when they're in their, like their 3rd month, and they're pretty sure that things are going to be stable. So, that means that theoretically, handmade baby gifts should have a 6-month period. But my sister and my 2 older nieces would remark from time to time, in a very casual, offhand way, not indicating that they wanted anything handmade given. Oh, did you know Mrs. So-and-so is pregnant? I mean, that's one of their Hebrew teachers. And I'm like, oh, how nice. And I really didn't think it affected anything involving me. And then I get, from my sister, oh, Mrs., so-and-so has had her baby. When are you when can you get her stuff? I'm like, oh, what stuff? Oh, I don't know, that cute baby stuff, you can crochet it or knit it or do whatever you want. Like, okay. Well, a baby blanket would be nice. Oh, it's a girl, maybe something cute. Oh, fine. So anyway, I did have fun. I made a really, really cute little pink baby blanket and a bunch of little cute hats, and I'm finishing up a white sweater. I'll do all this stuff, when I do my cast-off crew, I'll put all the links down. There is a really, really cool minimal sewing sweater tutorial by Bob Wilson 123, Claire. Hi Claire. I don't know if she ever watches my videos. To me she's like, one of these famous rock stars of the YouTube crochet world. But it's a great pattern, and this is the first time I've ever made it, and I'm just in love with the fact that I'm not going to be stuck with a bunch of pieces, like almost a lot of sweaters and things. It's almost like you're sewing, you're crocheting like the same shapes of pieces that you do when you cut out fabric for a pattern, and then you have to sew them all together. It's like, what fun. Ducky, are those sympathy faces or tooth hurting faces? Oh, tooth hurting faces. Okay. Okay, I will get off the video and I will scratch your back for you. Soon. Ducky likes to have her back scratched. It's relaxing, so I will try and do something relaxing until the Advil kicks in. Kicking the sofa apparently relieves your pain, Duck? Ah, okay. Good thing it's soft. I wouldn't really kick that because if your foot misses the pillow and hits the wall, there's going to be a great deal of sadness. Fine. Anyhow, I have trouble keeping track of what I say on my best days, and on days when I have distractions, forget it. Oh, anyway, I'm just whining and moaning because, I had to sort of drop everything and put it down and focus with more intensity than I wanted to on this baby project because there's a limited amount of time. So it was fun, but it was fun with an edge, and I hate that. On the other hand, the two stars in my family world of people who want things crocheted at the moment are Michelle and Faggy. Not that they watch my videos, but I made a shawl for my brother-in-law's mother, and they took it up to New York when they went to see some family up there. And a lot of people really admired the shawl, and two women asked if I could make them shawls or make them anything, and said they really liked my style. Now I know that they're basing my style on the shawl that I had made, but it's just fun when people say, make me something, and I like your style. I mean, I can keep in mind the garment that they've seen, so I'm not going to go off and make them something completely different. But within that range, I have so much creativity and so much fun. And their deadline for it was whenever. Ah, how lovely. So at the moment, here's the doghouse. Yeah, here, doghouse, with sister and two oldest nieces who don't mention that they want any. They've had, quite a while. This woman has been walking around nice and big and pregnant. Not a word. Has the baby, and then, when do we get the baby gifts? Doghouse. Pedestal. Two nice people who say, we like your style, make us something, whenever. Ah. Anyway, maybe I'll make them little cards with little gold stars, like gold star for excellent crochet recipient performance. I don't know. Oh, and then there is Ducky. Okay. Ducky actually wears a limited number of handmade accessories, but Ducky likes anything. I could say something like, Ducky, I'm crocheting toe warmers. I want one! Anything. I was showing...
crochet toe warmers?
No, I'm not going to. I probably could. It would be like stubby gloves, I guess. But yuck, no. I was showing her chemo caps. She's like, ooh, can I have one? I like that one. I'm like, really, Ducky? Do you want the cap, or do you want the chemo that goes with it too? Yeah, so that got that one sort of shortened. So anyway, yeah, I'm just rambling on about projects, and I have been really stumped and not doing a whole lot of art right now, but that's okay. I will get back in the mood for it. I think Poet Spice mentioned she might do another SAW journal challenge for September, and I really like the SAW journal. I didn't get all the way through my July one, but I'm so happy with it, and I show it to anybody who will sit still long enough to look at it. So anyway, trying to think, I don't have a whole lot to say. Oh, I came up with this idea. It's a combination of something that a friend mentioned to me and an idea that I had. For what on earth are you doing? What are you getting?
Water. Oh, sorry.
You're after more candy, aren't you? At least throw the old wrapper away.
Can I get more?
No.
Okay.
Just get water. Okay, back to what I was saying. I've been meaning to mention this on a vlog for several days, and I just keep forgetting. I had this great idea. You know how it's supposed to be like really good? I read in magazines about, before you go to bed at night, soak your feet and then heavily lotion them and put on socks and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're right. That's just not happening. But I came up with the idea that instead of, normally when you take a shower, of course, you don't, close the tub drain because it's a shower. It just runs through. But what I started doing is I close the tub drain when I am taking a shower. and I sprinkle in just a drop or two of lavender essential oil or tea tree. I have both. And then while I'm quickly washing, the tub is filling up and my feet are getting a soak. And yeah, they're getting the soap and the shampoo, well, body gel and the shampoo. But there's also the little couple drops of essential oil, and they're getting this really good soak. Now, since I am not normally a night shower person, I'm normally a morning shower person. A friend of mine talked about how when she gets out of the shower, she puts lotion heavily on her feet and then pulls on a pair of really thick old cotton socks, walks around the house, gets her food together, gets her lunch together, and then gets dressed and goes. So that was like the perfect combination. I close up my drain, soak my feet while I'm taking my regular shower, get out, lotion them heavily, put on a pair of socks, shuffle around for a little bit, and then when I actually get all the way dressed, I just go ahead and take the socks off, and I have nicely moisturized feet. So it's like a shortcut. And then if I do happen to take a nighttime shower, then I can leave the socks on, all night long or whatever. But despite the fact that my hair is very, very short, it will, if I sleep on it, like half of it will go flat to my head, leaving like strange little parts and cowlicks where it doesn't belong. And then the other half will stand straight up. So I will have to wet it anyway to make it look okay, and in which case, why not just shower? So, anyhow, sometimes when I'm feeling incoherent but I get the urge to make a vlog, I should perhaps put myself in check, because I think all I have talked about tonight is crocheting and stuff you can do to your feet. But it really, stop laughing. It really is, the whole foot thing really is helpful. It does keep them softer and nicer. So, just thought I would tell people about that. Really tired. Listening to a very cool audiobook right now. It's called Syndrome E. And now Duck is giving me her full attention, of course. So I'm not really going to get into it. It's a mystery. It's a grown-up book. And I will talk about it tomorrow. So anyway, good night, everybody. And I'm anticipating that tomorrow night will be a guestless evening. So I can... Oh, stop. Don't put your little snoot up in the air at me. Fine. I'm being insulted in some way. Anyhow, because it will be a guestless evening, I can respond to comments and relax. Stop making that face. Did you take your Advil?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I take another?
No!
Why not?
You're 11.
I'm allowed to take extra strength.
You do not take 2. No.
Huh.
Anyway, so much for that. Good night, everybody. Bye.